Hey everyone, this is Tyler here, creator of the Rad Star Moon Movement, and today I'd like to welcome Sean to the show. So thanks for being here, Sean.
Thank you.
It's awesome to pretty much watch this what we're doing over here and losing all the poundage and we're just shredding it up, feeling a whole lot better. And I wanted to bring you on today because I wanted essentially this story to help inspire another Sean come on in here. So let's just kind of talk about that first. Like, what are the biggest changes you've noticed over your last 28 days, or the first 28 days, I should say, and then even just the last, say, 2 months?
Okay, yeah. So my clothes don't fit me no more. Had to get more. But aside from the weight loss and the inches lost and just overall feeling better, I'm not winded nearly as much as I was. I haven't been winded from walking up a hill in 2 months. But the biggest thing for me is I went to the doctor. I got my blood work done for my yearly physical. My cholesterol for the first time in 5 years is at a normal level. I had fatty liver disease. That's back at a normal level.
Heck yeah.
I'm no longer borderline diabetic. So for me, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, those are huge. I mean, weight is just a number, but when you throw in the other obviously health factors, that's a totally different animal. So, in terms of overall weight, though, like how much have you lost in total so far?
Oh Lord, make me do math on the spot. So 34 pounds.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's been crazy, like, because we just got done talking about it. You work approximately 14-hour days with driving and everything. You're away from home, and like, I mean, you got 7 kids. Like, life is pretty busy for you. So to find something that works for you like this, like, how can you, or how do you make this work for you?
Well, the first, I'd say 2-3 weeks, it was rough because everybody in my house, I'm the only one doing anything differently. Everybody else is still eating cereal and junk food, and there was a big box of donuts in here, and it's hard to resist. But I've actually been able to get my whole family kind of
Really?
involved. So yeah, even the kids they're eating less bread. They're eating less. I mean, they're still getting that stuff because they're little and
Yeah.
they still need all the food groups, but they're eating a lot less of it. And my 11-year-old has lost some weight. He was starting to get a big. I always said he kind of looked like he had worms.
Yeah.
like a dog belly pushes out. He's thinning down. All my kids, the better they've been sick.
That's awesome.
Which is one thing they've always had a problem.
So we got the whole fam on there. We got a good environment then to support, us keep doing this thing, going strong. So like before all of this, though, like before you and I and anyone else was on this, like what kind of things were you doing, if anything, to get similar results to what we're doing now?
Like dieting.
Yeah, like another program, another diet, a pill.
Yeah, I had done previously, before I blew my knee out again, I had done like a protein diet. So I was taking protein. I was basically powerlifting.
Yeah.
And I mean, it worked. It got me down from 305 to where I was when I started this. So like 293,
Yeah.
which ain't a weight loss, but I seen a few differences. But this is more effective. This is easier. This has been easier to sustain because, if you're in a hurry or you're out in town and you're out doing something, you ain't got lunch, your house ain't nearby, you can stop and you can get you a burger, you can stop and get you a biscuit. You just take the bread, you throw it away, you make sure there's nothing else that's bad for you on it. You log it into your app. On the protein diet, it was a little harder for me. You gotta make sure you get enough protein. So you're drinking shakes all the time. Instead of a little piece of chicken, you're having oh crap, I need to eat the whole pack.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, now, looking back, would it be kind of crazy to go back to that protein diet to try and do this again, or to even get further? Or?
Yeah, I feel good on this. I'm used to it now. It's no longer really a diet. It's just what I do.
Yeah. Now, overall, we got this lifestyle going for us. Besides that being different, like what else would you say was completely different this time around? Like, what would you say was the environment, the planning or structure or support or anything like that?
Yeah, well, my wife was more able to get on board with this program because
Mm.
it's easier for her to cut out bread and cut out unnecessary carbs than it is for me to try to convince her that she needs to eat 3 pounds of chicken.
Yeah. So, wife's on board and we're going strong. So far, we've got some huge strides. Now we're going to keep going with this. Obviously, get down to even 220, 230, 240. That'd be huge. So, besides you coming in here, like what advice would you give yourself, like the old Sean, to come back in this program if he was sitting on the fence, like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to go in there? Like, what would you tell that person?
As I do it, you're gonna feel better. Your blood pressure's gonna be down. I mean, I don't get dizzy spells no more because, like I said, I'm not borderline diabetic and all my numbers are down. Before I'd get dizzy spells. I couldn't barely bend over without almost passing out. And I tell that guy, you need to get on this 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah. So I definitely appreciate you coming on, brother. And I mean, I'm excited to see where this thing rock and rolls the rest of the way, especially see you where we're going to be at around New Year's. I mean, just to wrap up 2018. So that's going to be pretty cool. So again, I appreciate it. And we'll talk soon.